Welcome to MWR Life on Air. I'm your host, Melissa Schaffner. Charlene Mazur, the manager of Leisure Travel Services, will be here to talk with us about the Mardi Gras Madness Travel Extravaganza coming up on February 21st. We'll have our first visit in 2012 with our friend Ryan Bowie from the Roxy Regional Theater, who will update us on what's going on downtown, as well as letting us know about the program they're sponsoring with child, youth, and school services. We'll be back after the break. Please stay tuned.
Willkommen to the Sportsman's Lodge, where soldiers and families can enjoy German and American cuisine. The Sportsman's Lodge offers a variety of foods, such as their award-winning schnitzel. In a hurry, enjoy their lunch buffet Tuesday through Friday with choices including your favorite German and American foods, a salad bar, and dessert. Enjoy the cozy lounge area while you wait, as well as the German-themed dining area. For more information, please call 931-431-4140. Auf Wiedersehen!
Welcome back. Mardi Gras Madness is coming to Cole Park Commons, and Charlene Mazur is here to give us all the details. Welcome back to the show, Charlene.
Thank you, Melissa.
I'm sure there's a reason why you're wearing a feather boa. You look like you're ready to go to New Orleans. What's going on?
I am. I'm ready for the madness coming to Cole Park Commons. We did this last year. It was a travel expo where we have vendors from all over come in and they talk about what they do, what they offer. We have special giveaways. And once again, Southern Buffet is going to change their menu for the day to reflect a Cajun Louisiana style.
So it's kind of that time of the year when many people are traveling to New Orleans, but if you can't go,
right,
you can come to the travel show.
Enjoy it with us. Yep, we got the beads, we'll have masks, we'll have decorations, we'll have craziness going on. It'll be awesome.
Oh, that's great. So now I went last year to the travel show and was amazed at the wide variety of travel vendors that you have there. Can you tell us a little bit about who's coming this year?
We're very excited this year because we actually have the TSA coming, which we didn't last year.
Now, what will they do?
The TSA, one of the problems that we have at Leisure Travel Services is explaining to people when they are going to travel what's, official, what you can take with you, what you can't, and it's very extensive. And they might run into issues when they go through security if they're going on an airline. So with them coming in, they're going to be there firsthand. They're actually from Nashville, so they're going to come in and they will be able to talk to them first, face to face, and discuss with them, what problems might arise. Or they have changes coming in, and they'll be able to talk about that too. So
this kind of like the 3-ounce bottles and taking your shoes off and all of those things that go with flying these days.
And I'm sure that they will also give tips on how you can increase the time so that you don't stand there in security for so long, what not to do or what things you can do to go through faster.
How to become an expert traveler, so to speak.
Yep, because that's important.
It is. It is. Now, you had some people there last year about cruising, and I know that's something that a lot of people think about, especially in the year that the soldiers are home. They're planning a couple's vacation or a family vacation, and you've got some cruise experts on your staff.
We do. We have cruise experts on our staff. Every single one of them actually have taken all the classes, and they're qualifying. We only have one that's doing the training right now, and then every single one of them will be a cruise expert. They'll be an agent. So
now, why would that be a good thing to have if you were thinking about going on a cruise?
They can give you inside information. I myself have never cruised, so I couldn't tell you what's on the ship. I couldn't tell you what it's about. Every single one of them have been on a ship. They have cruised. Some of them are avid cruisers. They know what to expect at your port, what not to, why you should have a passport, why it's important. When you do offshore excursions, they can tell you all about that stuff. And not every agent has that type of knowledge, and they do.
Well, and if you are looking for certain things out of your cruise, they can guide you to the right ships or the right lines that would meet the needs of a family or someone with a small child versus a couple that wanted to travel child-free.
Absolutely, and they know which cruise lines are for what people. And they ask a lot of questions, and sometimes it might seem invasive, but it's actually to get you exactly what you're looking for.
Get you on the right ship, so to speak.
Yep, absolutely.
What about some other travel vendors that are coming? Anything that's maybe not water-based?
Well, we have Adventures on the Gorge coming.
Okay.
Mignon and I were lucky enough to go and actually see their adventures firsthand back in October. And what it is, it's whitewater rafting and zip lining and hiking and biking, and they have a great tour. It's just awesome. Cabins, everything.
But it's a trip for the outdoors people.
It's in West Virginia, so it's only like a 6-hour drive. We actually drove it. We wanted to make sure that we took it as though we were a customer and we had to drive the distance. So it's beautiful.
Did you get to zip line?
We did. We zip lined, yes, and it was awesome.
Like a lot of fun.
They had 2 different ones that you can do, and of course with up in the mountains, and then with the trees, and then the the clouds and stuff because we did it first thing. So it's a great experience to go and do it. They're going to be there and they're going to be talking about what they offer.
And something different. Now this is from 10 to 2. Mm-hmm. So we want you to come when it starts and stick around for lunch.
Sure.
Southern Buffet is going to have a special menu that day.
They are.
What are some of the special things they're going to have that they don't normally have?
Gator tail.
Like alligator.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else?
Frog legs.
Frog legs.
The crawfish etouffee.
Mm-hmm.
They're having king cake.
Okay.
They're going to have hurricanes, but they're not going to have alcohol in them.
Well, because it is a work day and lunchtime.
Exactly.
But you can get in the spirit of going to New Orleans and plan your vacation, perhaps, for the coming year.
Absolutely. And we do have, there are ships that, you're talking about cruising, there are ships that have come into port since last year they just started. So there's new ones like Norwegian Cruise Line comes through there, not just Carnival. So you can go down
ships
there.
that come to New Orleans as their part of departure. So you can go down, enjoy New Orleans for a day or two, then get on a ship, go cruise, come back, enjoy New Orleans for a day or two, and then come back home. So that's a week. What a great idea.
Thank you.
That sounds great. And this travel extravaganza is something that you usually do once a year?
We normally do it once a year if the soldiers are here. Mm-hmm. If they're not here, then we'll do maybe something smaller just to get information out. But it's just not conducive to do it when they're not here because, a
lot of families aren't
right. We try to do more things for the families that are here, but they can plan ahead for, when they come back, which is kind of what this is about because, deployment's going to be coming up soon. So they can plan their next adventure through this and get some ideas where they want to go, what they want to do.
Lots of information all in one place. But for somebody who can't make it to the travel show, Leisure Travel Services is located in the main PX Mall. Mm-hmm. And what are your hours?
Our hours currently are from 10 to 5.
And that's Monday through Friday. All right. So you're staffed all the time to help people, whether it's over the phone or to come in person and get that one-on-one service.
Mm-hmm. Got our online agency. You can go on there and figure it out and send it to us. And it's automatic. And we'll get the information and work on it for you.
Great. Thanks, Charlene. Now it's time to go over to the sports desk for the Fort Campbell Sports Update.
Thanks, Melissa. I'm Ben Alejandro. Welcome to the Fort Campbell Sports Update. The CYSS Youth Sports Program spring season kicked off February 6th. Registration runs through March 2nd. If your kids are enrolled in CYSS and have a current sports physical, you can register in soccer, running club, or volleyball. Be sure to check out FortCampbellMWR.com for age and price details. Youth Sports also needs volunteer coaches. Whether you are the star of your local team or just enjoy working with kids, Youth Sports needs you. Please call 270-798-3168 if you are interested in coaching. Fort Campbell Lady Falcons basketball looked great last week with a hard win against Lyon County at home. Our ladies won a close game at 34-32. Home games played this week include Hopkins County Central and Madisonville North. The last couple of weeks were hard for the Falcon boys basketball team. Crittenden County handed them a loss, and Trigg County continued their winning streak over Fort Campbell. The Falcons lost a tough game to the Lions on the road, but were looking forward to changing their luck against Russellville this week. Coach Cunningham's team will travel to Hopkins County Central and then back home to Friday night's game against Madisonville North. Last Saturday, Coach Shingler and his Falcon Wrestlers held annual premier wrestling event known as the Blue Gray Duel. The large 12-school event was held at Freedom Fighters. The Fighting Falcons were able to finish third overall in this very tough field. What a great showing for the Falcons wrestling team. The wrestling team was at the Kentucky High School Athletic Association Regionals on Friday and Saturday in Caldwell County. The state tournament will be Friday 16th to the 18th. The first season of spring basketball ended with a great participation and minimal forfeits. Teams played with a lot of intensity in several close games during the season. 3 out of the 26 teams went undefeated, earning the first round byes in tournament play. Register now for the second season of spring basketball. A women's league has also been added. Deadlines and start dates can be found on FortCampbellMWR.com. Sports coming up on the 2012 calendar are racquetball, flag football, and spring soccer. The battalion-level flag football registration is March 2nd with a point of contact meeting March 7th and a start date of March 12th. I'm Ben Alejandro with the Fort Campbell Sports Update. I'll see you next week with the latest updates from CYSS and Fort Campbell High School, as well as MWR athletics and fitness programs. Back to you, Melissa.
Thanks, Ben. We'll be back right after the break with Ryan Bowie from the Roxy Regional Theater. Stay tuned.
The Army Career and Alumni Program at Fort Campbell provides all retirees and those separating from the Army with a comprehensive briefing on the veterans benefits you've earned and the tools and skill set needed to successfully achieve your goals of obtaining civilian employment. From our specialized transition workshop, VA briefs, and seminars that teach you how to write a federal resume, to interview preparation, you have served your country well. Now, let us serve you. If you're ready to be successful in the civilian job market, let us show you how. Call us at 270-798-5000, and don't forget to look for us on Facebook.
Welcome back. If you're just tuning in and missed the first half of the show, you can find this and all of our archived episodes on our website. I'm joined now by Ryan Bowie from the Roxy Regional Theater. Welcome back, Ryan.
How are you?
Doing great. Always glad to have you here on the show. What's coming up next at the Roxy?
Currently, we are running the production of I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change. It's a musical all about dating and love and marriage and divorce and kind of that game of life that we all get on and ride through. So it's all about relationships. It's a great way to celebrate Valentine's Day with your sweetie. So come down to the Roxy and see it.
And how much longer is it going to be running?
It runs through the 3rd of March, Wednesdays and Thursdays at 7 o'clock and Fridays and Saturdays at 8.
Okay. Anything going on for the children right now at the theater? Is there something coming up?
Well, we always have our Saturday classes. Saturdays, it starts at 9 o'clock with their acting classes, 9 until 11. And then they're taking dance classes from 11 until 12:30. And then there's a group of kids that they auditioned for parts in our upcoming show, 13, the musical. It's all about teenagers being the ripe old age of 13.
Oh,
and
good.
so they're rehearsing from 12:30 until 1:30 on Saturday. So it's a packed day for the children coming down and learning a lot, acting, dancing, and then putting it all together to rehearse on stage.
So the Roxy's a busy hubbub of activity on Saturdays, but I understand that you're bringing the Roxy to Fort Campbell
We
with
are.
some kids. Tell me about that.
Yeah, we're working with the Skies program. It's myself and one of the actors that's here for the next several months, Josh Bernaski. And we are working with the homeschool group on one Wednesday a month, bringing theater out here to Fort Campbell. We worked on some improv games and different kind of get-to-know-you things, getting them familiar with different terminology that we use on the stage. And then we're going to start working on some scenes so that we can put it all together. And I think one of the most exciting things is that they're going to actually come to the Roxy in April to see a show so that they can kind of see everything that they're learning from us each month.
So for some of these young people that they've never had any exposure to the theater before, but I understand the homeschool group here at Fort Campbell is quite large.
It is.
How many kids did you have most recently?
I think we had close to 85
Wow.
that day. We taught 8 different classes throughout the day. And, you know, one of the questions we asked was, well, when you think of the word theater, what's the first thing that pops in your mind? And the younger ones, you know, they said M&Ms, popcorn, movies. But the older ones, they really do. They have a great sense of theater. Some of them go to Nashville to see different things. And so I think it's just bringing awareness to theater, but also bringing awareness to the Roxy, that they can stay right here in Clarksville and not have to drive as far to see some great shows as well.
So the older kids didn't naturally think of the theater as a place to go to watch a movie. They didn't understand the difference in the live acting.
They would say words like perform and actors and music and some of them associated piano or voice or that sort of thing with it. So it was really interesting to see that shift in their thought pattern.
That's awesome. That's really great because, you know, that's where it starts. If you can get children when they're young interested in the theater, they can become lifelong theater goers.
Yeah.
And there's a different show happening pretty much every given week at the Roxy. You've got something going on. Sometimes they'll last for 4 to 6 weeks.
Right.
Especially the musicals, which are always enjoyable. Now, I know that the Roxy does a Shakespeare weekend, and that's coming up soon, too, isn't it?
It's coming up. We're doing The Winter's Tale this year. We have some Roxy favorites coming back. Greg Pember, Kendall Ann Thompson, they'll both be back to perform with us in that. And that's really a way to kind of bring Shakespeare to the forefront. And what we try to do is strip away all of the kind of excess language and costumes and all that kind of craziness that is normally associated with Shakespeare so that we can just focus on the story and what his writing was all about. So we're excited to do that. It's a great way for for young people to come out and see Shakespeare maybe a little bit more accessible in front of them. And then after that, we're presenting Gross Indecency, which is the trials of Oscar Wilde that happened. And then as a part of our Civil War series, we have the Red Badge of Courage coming up that will be on our main stage.
The sesquicentennial of the Civil War is really in the forefront of a lot of things that are happening in Tennessee this year, and that's your way of participating. The Roxy does special events from time to time. I know you just recently had one with I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change. You have some other plans in the works coming up for folks to maybe do a little bit extra besides just going to the theater?
Yeah, I think that we're trying to make the theater at times kind of a destination spot in itself, that you can come and kind of one-stop shopping, as I like to call it. You can have some food, some drink, and some entertainment in one place. So there will be different fundraisers coming up for the new center. We'll have one in May that's kind of a high dollar, kind of like our mint juleps last year. It will be this year at the home of the Baggetts, and going to be barbecue at the Baggetts. So we'll be doing that. We'll have another kind of sing-off that's going to come up later in the summer, and then one of our cookouts that'll be held at F&M Bank later in the summer too. But those dates are still being flushed out.
And some of those things can be actually reasonably affordable for the common person who wants to participate in feeling like they're part of getting the Center for Performing Arts built.
Yeah, and it's a great way. A portion of the tickets are going to be tax deductible, so you're doing your part. But we try and make it affordable and find the different price points that everybody can feel that they're doing their part, whether it be in the Pennies for Plays campaign or whether it be in one of the higher dollar fundraisers or something as simple as one of the cookouts where it's just a nominal fee for that.
Now, the Pennies for Plays, one of the schools got a performance recently of a children's show.
Yep. We had our Pennies for Plays fundraiser that went on. We're getting ready to relaunch that for the spring semester. But Sango Elementary won. They brought in over $900 in pennies in just 5 months. So we went out and did Happily Ever After for the entire school, 3 different performances, and they got to come in the gymnasium and see the show. They didn't have to get on the bus or anything. So it was kind of our way to give back and say thank you for all their hard work. But total, the campaign raised close to $2,500 from the schools that participated. So
that's wonderful.
Yeah, and it's starting at that young age that they are recognizing something, a worthy cause to give their extra pennies to. So.
Well, and with the cost of traveling gas to Nashville to go and do things out, even on a date night, I think that people don't realize how affordable the Roxy tickets can be to go on a weekend and keep your money right here in Clarksville, Tennessee, to go to see a play, $15, a musical, $20.
Yep.
Combine that with an affordable but elegant dinner at Edwards, and you've really got a great night out.
And Saturday nights, we have our deal, $40 for both the dinner, the steak dinner, and the show every Saturday that's available, not just to groups, but anybody that wants to take advantage of it. You can buy them on our website, roxyregionaltheater.org, or call the box office, 931-645-7699, and Katie will get you hooked up with steak and a show.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for coming back. We love it when you come and tell us about what's going on in downtown Clarksville.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you being here. We'll be right back.
Are you looking for some family fun or something to do for your lunch break? Check out Hooper Bowling Center and Snack Bar. Hooper Bowling Center is fully equipped with 32 lanes as well as a private room for partying. Check out the Pro Shop available for soldiers and families for any bowling accessories. Bring the family out for these striking deals such as Dollar Day Mondays and Cosmic Bowling on the weekends. Enjoy burgers, pizzas, and sandwiches from the quick service snack bar. For more information, please call 270-798-5887.
With literally tons of vehicles on Air Assault Auto's You Buy, You Sell page, it's easy to find the one that suits you and your family best. Whether it be a sleek motorcycle or a comfortable family SUV, you can find it all on the website. Just go to FortCampbellMWR.com, click on the You Buy, You Sell lot link to learn more, and see pictures of current vehicles for sale. Stop by Air Assault Auto today to sell your vehicle, boat, camper, trailer, or motorcycle. MWR, serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians.
Welcome back, and thank you for watching MWR Life on Air. If you'd like more information about family and MWR events and activities, you can check out our website or Facebook page, pick up the latest copy of the MWR Family and Single Soldier Life magazines, or call our 24-hour recorded information line. You can join our text club by texting MWR to 68683. I'm Melissa Schaffner. Thanks for watching MWR Life on Air. We're supporting soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians with quality of life events and activities. We are your network of services. We'll see you next week.
Are you looking for some family fun or something to do for your lunch break? Check out Hooper Bowling Center and Snack Bar. Hooper Bowling Center is fully equipped with 32 lanes as well as a private room for party. Check out the Pro Shop available for soldiers and families for any bowling accessories. Bring the family out for these striking deals such as Dollar Day Mondays and Cosmic Bowling on the weekends. Enjoy burgers, pizzas, and sandwiches from the quick service snack bar. For more information, please call 270-798-5887.
With literally tons of vehicles on Air Assault Auto's You Buy, You Sell page, it's easy to find the one that suits you and your family best. Whether it be a sleek motorcycle or a comfortable family SUV, you can find it all on the website. Just go to FortCampbellMWR.com, click on the You Buy, You Sell lot link to learn more, and see pictures of current vehicles for sale. Stop by Air Assault Auto today to sell your vehicle, boat, camper, trailer, or motorcycle. MWR, serving soldiers, families, retirees, and civilians.
Willkommen to the Sportsman's Lodge, where soldiers and families can enjoy German and American cuisine. The Sportsman's Lodge offer a variety of foods such as their award-winning schnitzel. In a hurry, enjoy their lunch buffet Tuesday through Friday with choices including your favorite German and American foods, a salad bar, and dessert. Enjoy the cozy lounge area while you wait, as well as a German-themed dining area. For more information, please call 931-431-4140. Auf Wiedersehen!